If you're a choral singer and you have heard MDs use the phrases, lift those eyebrows more, smile as much as you can, they may not have been giving you the whole story, so hopefully you'll find this a bit useful. We have this idea that we need to smile as much as we can when we sing. We want to make sure that everyone understands we're enjoying it. Most of us sing because we absolutely adore it. I don't think I've met anyone that sings just for the sake of it. Now, there's different ways that you can smile while singing. The smiling school of singing is the version I'm not a particular fan of. Some people are, and that's to lift your cheeks as much as you can when you're smiling. And you know, it's great to see people absolutely loving their performance and really seeing the enjoyment and enthusiasm in their faces. But that's not the best way of doing it. The reason being, your muscles are really working when you smile, and particularly when you bring that up there. And what happens then is your lips get brought out a little bit. So you can't actually produce the vowels in the correct way. And the problem is that any form of tension, any form of muscle engagement is a bad thing. We talk so much in singing about making sure that our core is engaged, but everything up here is relaxed. But if you're smiling, it's not relaxed, it's all tense. So we're going to try a couple of things. We're going to just try singing the word amen, but I'd like you to smile as big as you can, as big as the Cheshire Cat if you can. So, as wide as you possibly can. Amen. So you can see how wide that is, and actually it's just pushing up and everything's pulling around here. So what I'd like you to do instead is try and relax your face as much as you can. Sing amen in the normal way rather than forcing a smile, but just let your lips be wherever they need to be. Don't try and force them in any particular direction. So not a deep tissue massage, just a little bit of movement to stop the muscles engaging too much. So let's just try that again. Amen. So we need to have them nice and relaxed. Now I know what you're probably thinking, I look miserable. And as bad as it is to have frown lines and to really concentrate, I see so many singers furrowing their brows to when they're really concentrating. I'm not saying that's a good thing either. We need to find a middle ground. So rather than lifting your eyebrows to try and get a bit of height, which some people have said fixes your tuning, I disagree with that. What you need to do is think of a smile and a lift behind the eyes. So instead of amen, where you look a little bit crazy because your eyes are so wide, then you're going to try and think of a lift behind. Amen. So my eyebrows just slightly lifted, but there's no tension up here and they can move around. That's the great thing. You can move everything whilst you sing. Nothing should feel like it's stuck in any position, whatever that position may be. So we're now going to do a little bit of a different massage. We're going to have the thumbs on the cheeks. You can massage any way you want, but I just find this quite useful because then you can get different areas as well. So thumbs on the cheek and index finger and middle finger on the forehead. And again, just slightly massaging, but try and find that lift as well. So that idea that there's space behind there, that's why I like this position so much. So let's just try that. We're going to massage just a little bit and amen again. Amen. And relax. So yes, we do want you to look happy when you sing. We want to know that you're enjoying it because it gives the audience a bit of enjoyment as well. We get to be a part of your journey through the piece. But just make sure that you're not forcing that smile through your cheeks or by lifting your eyebrows. Think of all of the space being inside, and that will reflect in your facial expressions. And it just means that you're staying as relaxed as you can up here, which is exactly what we need. We don't want any kind of tension, whether it's furrowed brow from concentrating or lifting your eyebrows as much as you can just to try and get the pitch right. I always find the pitch is related to tension in a lot of cases. So reduce that tension and the pitch will follow. Hope that's useful. If you've got any other things that you'd like to hear about, then just drop me a comment.